Fox versus Master. We've seen them play so many times. EVO was their most famous showing I think we've ever seen them. It's only been 3 years. 3 years ago in 2016 when these guys had one of the most legendary Mortal Kombat Grand Finals that's ever been seen, where TM reset the bracket. Couldn't quite finish it, but it was a last game situation. And now it's going to be Master with Sonya, SonicFox with Cassie. Master is a player we'll call fearless, not afraid to make those big plays. He's just crazy, man. Like, some of the decisions he makes, you go, I can't believe you did that in tournament. Now, I know this was considered to be early on a bad matchup for Sonya. I see a lot of Sonya plays still sticking out, so I don't know how true that is nowadays, but we have historically seen this kind of go either way. These are two very strong characters, probably two of the top 3 right here, in the hands of some of the best players around. This is going to be a bit of a crazy one. Oh, there's the flawless block, SonicFox. Of course, he's ready. Flawless blocking every single ring blast. Wow. It's unfortunate that he didn't have the meter actually to up to that, though. So he wasn't able to quite get a full combo for his troubles, but denying it a little bit is good. Escape failed. Fox did try and tech, but now the fatal blows in play. Yas Queen can confirm and guarantee it, but not anymore. Master gets the first round. Shout out to the Middle East community, by the way. I know you're watching at home. Master taking that first round. It's really important to give yourself that breathing room. SonicFox, we saw him. He already got second place in Dragon Ball FighterZ EVO. He is looking to get as far as he can in the game that he is. Like, I mean, this is his home, right? NetherRealm is home for SonicFox. Tries to go for the whiff punish uppercut, but wasn't close enough. That's unfortunate. He had the right read, just the wrong spacing. And speaking of which, he gets it down 2 again. SonicFox saving his breakaway. Master taking any damage he can. But the breakaway being in play means that Fox can afford to now guess wrong against the back one. Yeah, definitely not too surprised to see if SonicFox save it there. Having breakaway against Sonya with how scary she can be is so important. And there's an opportunity for SonicFox. This could be nice amount of damage coming through. Ending in the nut kick. Yeah, there's the restand. Oh, and the auto shimmy. Master falls victim to it. It's very hard to see whether it's going to be a grab or a strike, and that string right there is kind of hard to pinpoint, honestly, even at this level of play. Flawless block to deny. The dash in down 3, over, commits to the back one, though, and SonicFox is going to punish him dearly. Restand situation into the forward 4, or grab mixed up with punish on the back 3 as well. Get back there. Oh, good throw escape as well. SonicFox into his own grab. Master, one hit at a time. This is getting from bad to worse. A wake up. The neutral jump comes through from SonicFox, but not close enough to get a whiff punish, unfortunately. Oh, doesn't commit this time. Into another grab. I love the choice. SonicFox knowing that Master's not going to be pressing. Oh, okay, the down 3. Doesn't commit to the punish, though. Just keeps it nice and simple. He's getting a lot of these, but not much, and there's the interruption. Fox has been looking for that all game. The grab happens, yes, but there's so much work left to do, Mustard. Oh, they're down 4. Trading SonicFox. That's probably going to be the game, and yes, it is. As confirmed, SonicFox is now officially 1 game away from winner's side, top 8 in another game at EVO 2019. If you're looking at Fox, this guy looks hungry. He is just, like, there's so much different body language, right? In between the games, you know, he's a bit happy-go-lucky, but I mean, in between each game, he's super, like, focused. He wants this top 8 so bad, and who wouldn't? I mean, you know he wants to, though, because let's look at SonicFox's past EVO in NetherRealm games. He went from winning like 3 EVOs in a row, like he won, I mean, what was it? It was like he won MK9. He won MK9 1 year in its 3rd year, I believe. He won Injustice 1 in its year 2, then MKX both years. And yeah, and then all of a sudden in Injustice 2, he didn't win it a single time. So SonicFox currently hasn't won EVO in a NetherRealm game in about 3 years, which, believe it or not, I know me saying that, you'd be like, well, of course, it's EVO, it's hard. But literally, just to show how powerful SonicFox has been in the scene, that's a big thing for him, you know? And this is always the biggest tournament of the year, for sure. But for SonicFox to not win it a single time in Injustice 2 means that he has been absent of EVO wins in NetherRealm. Of course, I know, obviously not all the way. He did win Dragon Ball last year. But you know, I mean, he loves the NetherRealm scene. This is his home, and you know he wants the biggest grassroots win there is in this game. This is the biggest Mortal Kombat tournament of all time, and he is known for Mortal Kombat. You know he wants to be able to say he won the biggest MK tournament in history. Master's gone for the character change. He's gone in for Aaron Black. Aaron Black did the majority of the heavy lifting for him in Grand Finals at Vianality, where he almost beat Hayatei, taking that 2nd place, but immediately with the confirm. Breakaway forced by Fox. This guy obviously known for Aaron Black as well, even though he doesn't really play the character anymore. He knows a thing or two about how to defend at the very least. Now, this is a really good start for Master. A down 3 into the overhead. The drop kick, SonicFox going out. And again, I like Master's use of that down 3. He's just constantly trying to harass with it to go under the mids. It's all about the low profile, really, isn't it? These rifle shots, though, I'm not entirely sure about those. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with that. Well, if he lands one, he can turn it into a launcher, right? He's effectively just trying to catch Fox slipping, but he has no real reason to. The bar is spent, the acid comes down. Oh, that's actually probably going to be the round? Or close to?
Yeah, if it was the other grab, then perhaps, but I think TOP16 purposely went for the other version of the grab just to make sure Fox couldn't really take it.
Okay, SonicFox didn't amplify the up kick, unfortunately, and that's going to be chip damage. Ah, not even needed. Acid to the toes. Instant kill. TOP16, he's been known for playing multiple characters, and that was such a good read. He knows the down 4 is coming. He knows he's been poked out most of the set, but counter again, Fox pressing buttons. Saving the breakaway, though. And now he's going to amplify. The pressure. Stands in the acid, make himself safer. Take a bit of free damage, but not a huge amount, honestly. Very even now is the health. Again, TOP16, he's just sticking out so many of these pokes. He just wants to keep it as active as possible. Does not want to give SonicFox the free real estate to move in. Whiff on the shoulder charge, but no punish. TOP16. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that could have been very dangerous if he whiffed the whole string in SonicFox.
Thank you, based active frames. Oh, he's post-trading, and he's been falling victim to that 1-1-1 so many times.
And something that Fox is confirming, too, every time. Okay, there's an opportunity. Wow, is that going to be dead?
I think so.
This is a huge amount of damage.
Oh, he's dead, sure, absolutely. He's 100% dead here. This is going to be a 1-1 situation, Mustard.
He says.
Yes, it is. I was so worried I was wrong.
I mean, I mean, well, the thing is, how many times have we been? I feel like I've never struggled so hard to gauge how much damage a Fatal Blow is going to do.
And then the minigame makes it even worse. Aaron Black's Fatal Blow is notorious for the last hit, not really doing much, but there's the one TOP16. The confidence. I mean, these guys have such a rich history with each other. But I mean, if you are Fox, what do you do?
Well, the thing is, lest we forget, you know, TOP16 resetting the bracket against SonicFox at EVO 2016, and literally, when SonicFox would wear his, like, you know, obviously his persona, it was headgear back then. He didn't have the huge, like, full head that he has now. It was basically just ears, right? He'd wear the ears everywhere. TOP16 reset the bracket, took the ears off his head and held it high like he just scalped him, right? Like it was his trophy.
That was Combo Breaker.
Combo Breaker and EVO. But EVO was the first.
No, Fox took it off himself. That was the big moment that Fox took the hat off himself, and that made the crowd go, whoa!
Oh. No, yes, he manually did it at Combo Breaker, and Fox did it to himself at EVO. And then TOP16 saw it and was like, yes, I made you do that. Still, though,
he couldn't help but crack a smile. Similar's actually right now, but he has to stay focused because this is going to be one game apiece. Hey, remember, whoever wins this game is top 8 winners side. There's the footsies. SonicFox is going to catch him already. And he's already a change of pace. He is now the one that's backing off. He's not falling into TOP16's hands. He is going to get throw counter, though. Fox is pressing buttons. Oh, again, so good. So good on those reactions.
I think it's like, I know the bubble is a big deal, but like the shoulder really is like the unsung hero of this variation. That reactionary whiff punisher, it just slows your opponent down, but TOP16, again, he plays with no fear. Reactions again.
This is not working out. That acid drop is just giving free damage to SonicFox at this point. He has to watch out. Doesn't quite get what he's looking for there. Minimal chip damage as well. And this is scary territory. Watch out for the whiff!
What? He actually reached! I think SonicFox for sure was trying to whiff punish, but it still worked.
He was definitely baiting a flawless bomb down the forward 3 as well. Fatal Blow's locked and loaded. And he's scared to throw the acid now. Doesn't want to get whiff punished. Kinda like that. And this is the variation of Cassidy that gets unbreakable. 1 round away now. SonicFox will be our first player in the top 8 for EVO 2019.
Not unless TOP16 has anything to say about it, though. He has hella crushing blows. He's got the Fatal Blow. Oh! The Scud Shot. There's one drop kick. We see another one. No, the mid comes through.
And he's now starting to fight back.
Ooh,
excellent.
Ooh, very clean combo from that down 2. Oh, SonicFox just refusing to hold these mids.
Why can't I hold all these mids? And
oh no, I definitely feel like he was going for it and decided last minute. Okay, no Ania here. The TOP16 doesn't want to overextend, right? Like he doesn't. SonicFox is the comeback king. He does not want to give him that opportunity.
Yeah, right there. He's content blocking these jump ins. He doesn't want to get jumped in on, lose a bunch of unnecessary damage.
Oh, that was definitely a read on the roll, 100%. And TOP16, he's not even attempting to tech these because it's going to take a lot of throws for SonicFox to be able to bring this back.
And it's starting to slip away just a little bit, but there's the confirm.
Oh, I wonder what that was for.
I'm not sure he really banked on that hitting, honestly. Okay, what is it? Watch out. Back 2's come through again. Down 4. Now it's danger territory. Remember, Yas Queen can confirm into Fatal Blow really easily.
Ooh, okay.
Both players. Whoever wins this round is going to be top 8. Let's go, Mustard.
TOP16, he's got a smile on his face. You know, he's feeling it. And wow, the preemptive standing one from SonicFox to catch the drop kick. I've never seen that before. Oh, the crouch! And there's the whiff punish. There was no defensive bar from TOP16 either. That was a huge risk.
What a throw escape. What a throw escape. So hard to gauge which direction it's going to be from this part of the screen. And he's clipped by the mid. Unbreakable damage incoming.
Into the restand. The down one, the challenge. TOP16 refuses to hold this offense. And there it is, the block again. No resources here for SonicFox. Just builds a bar of defense. Offense is coming up now. That shoulder slowly but surely going to get in the way. Oh, the whip on the down two. No breakaway here either. This is going to be a combo into the acid.
If he confirms it's a fatal blow now, it's going to be game over. He captured him. The throw tech. He has to watch out. The dash it again. The throw tech is going to go back to back. TOP16, this is to win.
Oh no! Oh, he's going to come down to the auto shimmy. One more time, TOP16 falls to SonicFox at the absolute final moment. It all boiled down to the shimmy, and it would work out for SonicFox. What a performance as he finds himself in winner's side top 8 again at EVO for NetherRealm Studios.
It always feels like when SonicFox plays at this level, no matter who it's against, when the time comes to make that one final decision, it's always Fox that laughs last. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
his decision making is the best out there.
But that was like, you could tell for TOP16, he was. Oh, that's straight to Twitter. That's a tweet. That's a turbo tweet if ever I've seen one.
Look at his hands. Look how fast he's tweeting. That's the fastest. I mean, like, he plays Cassie, right? That's to be expected, but I've never seen man with thumbs so fast.
That is wild, though. I mean, commiserations to TOP16, though. Like, to take it so close. I mean, he was one hit away.
He was one fatal blow. He was looking for it. You can tell.
And he was fishing. I feel like he got a hit as well, but it wasn't quite enough. Those two throw techs at the end, when like SonicFox is literally standing in acid, and he techs two throws, both of which could very easily have pretty much ended the game right then and there. Like, that was clutch if ever I've seen it. And there is no one in this community that is more clutch than SonicFox.
I don't think I can handle any of the matches after that one. Like, genuinely.
Well, I've got bad news for you. There is plenty more. Oh, that's not bad news. That's bad news for your current complaining situation.
All right, well, we have got a bunch of games lined up, and they are not to be missed. We're going to go for a quick break while we set up our next set of qualifying top 8 matches. But as always, thank you very much to Roadrunner. And
we have one slot filled for the top 8 in Mortal Kombat 11. It is winner's side gone to SonicFox, as I'm sure many of you expected to see, but there are 7 left. We had over 1,500 entrants in this tournament, and only 8 players are going to be making it through to the final stages. I can almost taste it, and I can't wait!
But with how close SonicFox versus TOP16
literally last hit.
I really feel like that is just a taste of things to come. You know, I feel like the level of play in the NetherRealm scene is at a stage it has never been at before. Like, it is crazy how much these players are leveling up, the younger generations appear, and the skill raises with it. Forces the older players to get better, and it forces the young players to try and match that pace as well. What other than a next match is going to be Hayatei versus Deoxys. It's very hard to call this one, but once again, to remind you, this is a winner's side top 8 qualifier. Hayatei, historically a lot more composed in tournament. Deoxys has fallen short at around 9th place quite regularly in his career, but tournament by tournament, he is getting better and better, and he is one of the absolute premier Geras players, if not the #1 right now.
He is considered to be the strongest Geras player. You know, he has huge results. He just has consistency through the board, but this is what it all boils down to, right? We have 4 winner side top 8 matches in total. Obviously, we just saw SonicFox beat TOP16. This is Hayatei versus Deoxys. We then have Foxy versus Semij, and then Dragon versus Tweedy. So the best in the community really facing off here for the absolute biggest accomplishment you can achieve in a grassroots tournament.
I hail from Chronica's Keep. Round 1.
Oh,
wow.
He skipped it. It was definitely Deoxys that skipped that. 100%. Wow. Okay, this is literally the perfect way of starting things off here for Deoxys. Oh, an immediate wake up from Hayatei. I like it.
There's a lot of data that's been transferred in like the 10 seconds this has been live. But now the jump in his body splash, escape failed. He tried to challenge it, but that is going to be infinite ward, and it's going to be forward 2 or a forward 3 or a grab. A throw escape now. Hayatei trying to fight back. Really not afraid to sit there and react to a throw. He has got phenomenal reactions for grab techs.
Okay, now there's the delay from Deoxys. Flawless block coming through from Hayatei. I like how Deoxys opts to wait for the launch to happen before he decides to break away.
Back to back down 3. He knows Deoxys is going to press something, but it's not the right button. Very, very even at this point. Importantly for Hayatei now, the crushing blow off the sand trap is gone. So even if he gets sand trapped now, he's not going to die for it. He's still going to have the life lead too.
Well, that's scary though. Like Deoxys, he started things off with one of the best crushing blows you can have for this character. And if he loses the round, it was wasted, all for naught.
And now he's swinging. Respects the back two. He knows that Hayatei is going to be taking his turn. Ooh, the whiff. Almost caught it, and there's the 50-50. Low or overhead. You have to watch out for it.
Oh, and there's the block again. Oh, and the short hop. That's going to be game. A down two will do this. Yes, it is. A no breakaway attempt from Hayatei. He knows he wasn't going to survive that. And there we go, Deoxys. I think it was really important for him to be able to take that round after how much he'd spent for it.
Well, I mean, short hop's not a bad idea. If you get caught ducking, it's a full grounded string into a hit confirm. If you're caught in the air, there's a chance that you can get knocked down and the rest of the string will whiff, meaning the fatal blow couldn't have been confirmed.
And if they throw, you get a full punish. It's just, it's quite useful. Oh my goodness!
Reactions! That was insane. Absolutely ridiculous, and still holding the overhead block.
I mean, as long as that overhead crushing blow is there, it's something you're going to block most of the time, you know. But at the same time, if Deoxys wants to call it out and go low, it's unsafe, you know, and he doesn't want to throw it away. Deoxys hasn't been overextending too much. Instant jump kick and here from Hayatei.
Now he's going to sit there and hold it. Reversal counter, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is the situation.
I mean, it still does 14% into Oki, like it's still good. And there's the breakaway from Deoxys, realizing doesn't get hit by that acid. We haven't even seen Hayatei be able to put down the acid yet. It just hasn't been an option for him. Deoxys going for it. There's a throw tech, crucial for Hayatei. Oh, and he interrupts in between, and the backbreaker. Deoxys going to be taking game one. One game away from top 8 over Hayatei. Now, I'm not going to call this one over just yet, even though that was quite a dominant game, because, again, Hayatei, he is always at the top level of competition, right? He is no stranger to, you know, he's EVO top 8 finalist himself, but he very rarely absolutely steamrolls people, right? He's willing to take losses on the way. He'll take rounds in between, as long as he ends up getting the final win, which is the only one that matters.
Now, both of these players are MK11 champions in their own right. Deoxys winning a tournament over here.
Obviously, Deoxys, winner of DreamHack, and Hayatei. Obviously, Hayatei carries more weight, I would say, because it's a pro competition event. However, the point is, they've still won tournaments. They've beaten the best players around to do so. And now they're facing off as Deoxys is just absolutely plowing through this life bar. Dedicates to the low. Finally, a block from Hayatei. Calls it out.
He makes the right read, but there's lots of work left to do, unfortunately. And against Geras and Infinite Warden, where you're at this weakness, like, any significant touch with Geras here will kill you, because it will be a bed of spikes into a down two that you can't break away.
Oh, the down one from Hayatei. I'm not quite sure what that was. Maybe an anti-air attempt, but I know we have seen Aeron Black players go for like the down three to maybe low profile the splash, but I don't know if down one works. But regardless, it doesn't matter as Deoxys finds himself on match point. Oh, there's the body splash. Max height.
He has to break. He has to break this. If he doesn't, he's going to lose almost 50% life. I mean, we talk about optimization. Deoxys invented Geras optimization, and there's no breakaway this time. There's going to be a little bit of damage.
Oh, no.
Misses it, but no punish. That could have been huge for Hayatei, but he didn't seize the moment, and now he's grabbed. No breakaway still, and on the verge of an extra bar of offense ready for Deoxys to kill him. Oh no, one more significant touch busted, and this will be a 2-0 here.
Oh, he tries low profile. The block and the low connects is enough damage, I think it is. Yes, it is. And the low, the sand trap mix-up takes Deoxys to his first ever winner's side top 8 at EVO.
He can't believe it. Deoxys cannot believe it. He started as one of our youngest players in Injustice 2, the blue beetle of the world, execution master, transferring those skills over to MK11. And I mean, he's really gone straight off the starting line and going from strength to strength. This is such a massive result for Deoxys, and you, proud of that boy for sure.
But we have to remember as well, right? And there's a super important point that we haven't even touched on yet. EVO is worth a lot of points. A lot of points in the pro competition. So getting a winner's side top 8, which guarantees at worst 5th place, means that you are given a massive injection of points. So this is pretty much, on the back of as well, Deoxys obviously getting winner's side. No, it wasn't winner's side. Was it loser's side top 8 at Common Breaker? He made top 8 at Common Breaker, right?
No, Foxy stopped him from getting top 8.
Yeah, so it was loser's side top 8 at Common Breaker, which in its own right was definitely a nice amount of points for sure. But this winner's side top 8 at EVO is going to do wonders for him, just getting just that one step closer to the finals. Because we have to remember as well, we can talk about, because EVO is a huge milestone tournament for the entire FGC around the world. Obviously, it is a pro competition stop, but the pro competition is a year-long league that you qualify, you place well, you earn points, and you eventually make it to the pro competition finals where you play for the biggest prize part of the year. this is a stepping stone on the way to that. It's a very big stepping stone, and it's a very important stepping stone, but it is a bigger piece of the puzzle. But to know you've made that is like the best.
Yeah, for sure. And it's kind of crazy to think about the matches we have coming up next. I can already see on the player cams that PXP, Foxy Grandpa, is now stepping up to the plate. You've heard of this guy by now.
It's time for biased commentary.
I'll try very hard not to be.
I mean, when did we ever succeed with that?
I mean,
Let's
we
be
try
honest.
and we just fail miserably, I think.
The important thing is we do our best.
It's hard not to be because this guy is like the UK NRS champion, and he's been flying the European flag almost solo for a long time. And now
Not European. England.
I mean, just
UK. He is proud of the UK scene, right? Like
it's come a long way.
Yeah, no, for
It's
sure.
come a long way. But before we get into Foxy too much, his opponent, of course, will be Noble Semij. And Semij has gone through, not necessarily character crisis, but he doesn't play Katana anymore. I think he plays Cassie almost entirely. And he's made the switch. It kind of fits his style a lot better. Funny how both these guys actually used to play a lot of Melina and MKX, but different variations because they have different styles. Foxy was piercing, and Rewind really was, not Rewind, sorry. Semij was known mostly for ethereal. You know,
Sorry, it's been a long day. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day, guys. It has been a long day already. I'm a bit jet lagged if you can't tell already.
Now, the interesting thing is, if we do see Cassie versus, it's going to be Shang Tsung, I imagine, from Foxy Grandpa. He really has just been really mainly playing Shang. He still plays Kung Lao as well, but Shang has been like the main character this weekend, and he has just, I mean, I think he's the only player left in the tournament using Shang Tsung. I think he might be the only one.
Well,
yeah.
the two of them have looked
He
pretty...
is? Yeah, I'm looking at the bracket now, and he's the only player still with Shang. Now, if it's Cassie versus Shang, this is an interesting one, because Shang definitely beats Digital Soldier. Like 100%. That is a bad matchup for her. But Yas Queen does absolutely fine. It's like 5-5.
It's mostly answers, right? You know, some people haven't really seen a huge amount of Shang Tsung, and it comes down to whether you have an answer for his Hellsparks. That's a really big factor in Yas Queen, but the shoulder tackle is kind of like a one-size-fits-all punish to a lot of that kind of stuff. But Foxy, what separates his Shang Tsung from everyone else's Shang Tsung is that he plays very safe. He rarely takes a risk. But
he very rarely does strings with gaps in them. It's
exactly.
pretty much just like, if he does a back 3, it's a down 4. It's a 1-1, it's a 1-1-4. Like, he keeps it as basic and as like risk-free as he can, because, I mean, again, like, you know, Shang has the 1-1 auto shimmy, which is, you know, some players are beginning to say maybe it's not a thing, but there are many out there that consider it is. You know, you have just the built-in throw bait, right? You know, we say auto shimmy, and a lot of people think, you know, what does that mean? It's a string that by itself makes it look like you're delaying something into a grab. You know, and Shang's 1-1 is quite similar. He extends his arm out, and it looks quite similar to his throw animation. It's quite common for people to stagger a standing 1 into a grab, and it's good for that. And you can hit confirm it too. So if someone gets opened up, you know, how many times do you see someone like a Cassie player do 1-1-1, the 3 punches, which is, again, another auto shimmy string. It hits, and it's confirmed into the bubble, or it's confirmed into the kneecap in shot, and it's turned into a combo. Shang does the same thing. And that's more about how Foxy plays, right? It's throws, auto shimmies, good keep away, and safety. And it is looking like it is going to be Cassie Cage for Semij. Now, I'm really happy to see Semij get so far, because we know him as a Katana player, right? Like, he started out the game with Katana, he got top 8 at Combo Breaker. CEO, a different story. He fell much more short of his usual standard, which is a very high standard, you know, make no mistake. But to see him have that kind of, like, disappointing performance for himself, and immediately go, right, Katana's not doing it for me, I'm going to pick someone else. Go to Cassie, who is arguably the best character in the game, and apply his talent and his style with that character, and just be such a force to be reckoned with.
And this would be a really big result for Foxy too. Foxy, one of the only players out there that's pretty much confirmed for the finals already, if you look at his points.
He is 100%. He is 100%.
Yeah, I mean, he has some of the most points out there. You know, there with Dragon, he's there with SonicFox. Now Hayatei, I imagine, because of his big win, and potentially how he can do here. I know he did fall to Deoxys just now, but if Foxy's able to get top 8 here, he will be the only player in the world to have 100% top 8 attendance, because obviously SonicFox and Dragon didn't attend Viennality because they didn't need to. Foxy did because he's EU, got top 8 there. If he gets top 8 here, that is 4 for 4 pro competition top 8s. That would be a ridiculous result. But if Semij gets this over Foxy, Semij needs these points more than Foxy does, and it would be best case scenario.
Now, Foxy, though, he is no stranger to being an EVO top 8 finalist himself. Obviously, 2015, which at the time was the biggest MK tournament of all time. Is he going to get top 8 in the new one, the new biggest tournament? I mean, who knows?
Second place in 2015. You can only look up from that point, and that's a high standard to try and meet.
Following me, sorcerer?
You have the soul of a champion.
Clear eyes, hard fists, can't lose.
Okay, so it is going to be Yash Queen, it looks like. Semij, of course.
And immediately enforcing those advancing buttons. And you thought Kung Lao's grab game was good? Shang Tsung's is just as strong. Amplifying the corpse drop, the splash damage.
Now the difference is, right, Kung Lao builds his throw game around the crushing blow. Shang, not quite the same, but one of his throws heals him for less damage dealt, and the other one just gives him the full screen. And the full screen control of Shang Tsung is infinitely better than that of Kung Lao. They are two different characters, but Foxy, he has his unique style that he's just going to try and apply. Okay, there's the confirm.
Now, that cheeky amplifier is something a lot of Shangs actually don't do, but if you have the space correctly and they can't really answer back, you can catch them off guard, and understandably on amplifiers a full launch. Now Foxy getting clipped by the down 4, not too worried yet. He'll take this grab, but with Fatal Blow in play, Semij can still make this comeback. He just needs one good decision, the jump kick, down 3 to check it. Shades of Kung Lao coming back in, but now he's back in comeback territory. The whiff though.
Oh, good throw tech from Semij, catching him and landing. Oh, didn't quite work out. The blocks, minus frames, into a standing bun from Semij, both bars spent now. Oh, wow. And Semij, I wonder what he tried to do there.
I don't know, but I'm surprised Foxy did that.
No, he was trying to catch, he would have catched the jump, it would have catched the mid, it was just a call out. Semij was very close, and there it is. Semij getting caught out by the standing 1-1. And that Shang jump kick, one of the stronger jump-ins in the game for sure. Very hard to anti-air, even for someone like Cassie. Finally, Semij able to land some damage. It's been very back and forth since then. Foxy carefully placing his Hell Sparks. And there it is again with the 1-1. It just looks so much like a grab attempt. And everything sending full screen. That's the strength of Warlock. Every single time you get hit by Shang, you're going back to full screen to do that work all over again. Oh, the whiff! But no overcommitment, and again, another attempt on that 1-1. Semij getting caught out a lot, and again, going for the back 3, keeping it safe.
There's something so simple yet efficient about the way Foxy approaches this character. It's very characteristic of how he plays everyone he picks in the game. Like,
okay,
he doesn't
big
overcomplicate
hit.
now. Yep, confirm. I agree. I agree massively. Get as much damage as you can. Put yourself in a position where one clean hit might take the round. This is a great choice.
It gets him close to 40% as well. 388 damage, and the wake-up bait. Oh, but no damage for the, or no bar, I should say, to extend. And again, that delay. Semij making the comeback on the back of that fatal blow. That's exactly why it's a good decision to use it there. Didn't even give him the life lead, but it did so much damage that the work left to do is nowhere near as much.
Now that neutral jump could have been more damage, but couldn't quite catch it on the way down. Jumping those grabs, it's quite risky. There's the reaction. Get out of my space. Foxy's back to the wall. Tries to anti-air, but Shang Tsung's jump kick is so hard to anti-air.
When even you see Cassie Cage going to anti-air it and isn't able to, you know it's strong.
Yeah, that's -7, I believe. So you have got to kind of hold your lack of turn. Escape failed. Semij full screen again. Don't count him out, but the lack of fatal blow might hurt. I love the roll. What a choice, but again, no amplify, so no damage.
So attack the down 4 to challenge the way out. Foxy getting tagged. Another attempt, but no, misses the confirm of the jump kick. Does the ground eruption a little bit too late.
Fatal blows will play for Foxy, but he's clipped again. Crushing blow, and the game is over. Semij played that so well. And that's one game done already. I love the way Semij stays composed too. It all came down to that unfortunate drop from Foxy off the jump kick. A little bit too low to the ground for the Hell Sparks to connect. And Semij, one game away.
That's a really good start for Foxy as well. So in order to slip through, and again another wake up is baited. Semij just spacing himself so perfectly. He's making it look like he's going to go in, and then at the absolute last minute backing up. It's such a good thing for him to do. It's such a Semij play. Oh,
that was so good. And now Foxy having a hard time kind of really finding Semij's rhythm, honestly. And up 3 comes out again. The gap plus 114. Another grab. We're going to heal a little bit, a couple of percent. Thank you very much. Ah, such a good answer from Semij. I love it. And the whip.
Oh, another hit this time. The bar spent. Semij keeping it easy, but no, misses the end of the combo, but doesn't matter as he puts himself to match point.
And the important thing here is that he's got Foxy's back to the corner. This is exactly where Semij wants him to be. Can't get punished from that far away. He's going to at least fight his way out, but the trip guard, full combo as well. Side switch. Wonderful throw tech.
Oh, and there's the hit. Immediate breakaway from Semij though.
Oh, wow.
Into a counter hit, crushing blow, so much damage.
The active frames of the jump kick dragging him straight back into that string. It's not out, but I feel like Semij has the advantage here, man. He's got all the momentum to work with.
Otherwise, Semij is just playing at the perfect range. The only projectile he's really having to play around is the ground eruption. He's really shutting down, and oh, the misspaced shoulder charge into full screen again. But this is Semij, right? You know, he has the right character to get a confirm into fatal blow to kill. Fatal blow.
Don't take your eyes off it. Foxy placing his health sparks. Now this is dangerous. If he gets hit by Fatal Blow, he's pretty much dead. Watch out for the jump back. He's looking for that forward 4. He wants to confirm it. Foxy with that rock solid defense.
Oh, he caught him out! Foxy Grandpa didn't even connect the jump kick, but he still went for the ground eruption, and Semij gets caught out by it. Foxy Grandpa fighting back. And there it is. I love the spacing from Semij this matchup. Oh, the walk forward.
I love it. Makes it completely miss. Holding the plus frames, that is plus. I know it's high, but I mean, when are you going to duck?
It's at a range that if you neutral duck there, you get hit by ground eruption, right? It's not even the forward 3, the overhead that you have to worry about. It's the ground eruption. And that's a good trade for Foxy. Not so much that time.
And now Semij knows he has the life to work with. This guy is very, very patient, so he's not going to be afraid of that. I don't think he's going to try and risk too many of those max range shoulder tackles either. No whiff now. They're trading bar for bar. Semij walks into another one. It's so close, he can taste it. He just needs to close it out.
Easier said than done though. A whiff on the shoulder charge, he has the bar. Is this going to be enough damage? Standing 4 into the ground eruption, not quite. And there's a lay the chip. Chip is mighty here, and there it is, nothing he can do at that range. Semij just happened to stop at the maximum distance, and Foxy Grandpa fights back. That was looking really bad for him early on. Semij really had it working out, but Foxy taking a little bit of a break here, of course. This is now officially Game 3 territory, and this is, I mean, this is stressful. This is winner's side top 8 qualifying game. 1 match to go either side. This is tense.
And these two guys have such a rich history in Injustice too.
Oh, they've gone back and forth for years.
They've spent at least 2 years, now going on 3 with MK11, playing each other in tournament and just completely trading their results. Semij would win one major, Foxy would win the other. Like, it would just constantly go back and forth. And what a testament to how evenly matched these guys are. And Cassie clearly is the right character for Semij as well.
Absolutely.
Like, it was a good
1000%.
choice. It was a good choice. But one more game, which one of these guys are going to get winner's side top 8.
Oh, caught the startup of the shoulder charge. That's not great. Just traded both defense or both offense there.
And the grab. I mean, ducking Shang Tsung, it's so risky. You eat 1-1 for days, and 1-1-4 is so confirmable.
And the back 3 as well. If he just is convinced you're going to crouch from a range. There it is again. Oh, that would have been really nice. Oh, gets it again though. Full screen ground eruption. There's the distance.
Now reading potentially the shoulder charge or a gunshot. Semij does not overextend. That 1-1 is because it was just in case he tries to duck. That's always that kind of.
Well, the shoulder charge is unsafe, but like it varies. The further away you block it, like the less minus it pretty much is. So Foxy just trying to go for the 1-1 just to establish the block, but Semij finds a throw. It's the shades of the first round again in the first game. Oh, the jump, and Foxy calls it out the grab. Now,
what Foxy is doing is so simple yet effective. It really is Foxy all over. You have to find a game plan that beats everyone, you know, regardless of skill level. It has to be foolproof to be reliable in tournament.
Now Semij, he's being patient now, does not want to overcommit. And the thing is, Foxy, he really goes for a lot of forward throws too, so whenever he does get these billions of grabs he lands, he's healing for it too. It's so scary in the hands of this player.
They're repositioning. Shang Tsung isn't really known for corner pressure. The Hell Sparks don't really combo. Very similar to Digital Soldier Cassie, actually. But now, you can see just how content Semij is blocking. He is not really afraid of the grab.
Caught the startup of the gunshots. No breakaway from Semij this time. Wants to save it. I think he's saving it for bigger. Oh, the flawless block on the amplify of the corpse. I like that. Semij showing a lot of matchup knowledge, and the whiff on the max range.
And now send him full screen. Semij back and control the roll as well. Importantly, taking the meter away from Foxy, which is exactly what he wants. And there it is, man. It's going to be another situation where it's last round, both players. Importantly, though, Semij has Foxy's back to the wall. Best case scenario.
We've seen this before. It went to Semij. Can Foxy fight his way out of it, though? And the patience again, Semij. We're trading a bar for bar here. That's a good trade for Foxy.
Yeah, corpse drop does a lot of damage for an individual projectile. Clips it, plus frames. Yeah, the respect. Semij showing so much respect for the grab. Bad news, because full screen goes Semij.
The distance, he's doing it at ranges, and the breakaway is forced again. Oh! Big wake-up neutral jump from Semij. Bar spent one more. So much resources Semij just having to go through. Walks away, I think he tries to get an optimal punish, but misses the opportunity. The ground eruption is good. Foxy is finding himself so close to this winner's side top 8 Semij. He has the resources, though.
Do not count out Semij under any circumstances. He's been in the back foot before. Plus frames. He sits there and holds it. Blocks the down 3.
Not enough.
But it's a terrible situation. Anything will do. Corpse drop, and it's going to come through! Foxy Grandpa maintaining his top 8, 100% attendance. Your soul is mine.
Your soul is gone.
Oh, shut up, Jake.
Also,
only a few people will get that.
But of course, Foxy Grandpa manages to make another winner's side top 8. at EVO. I mean, it's like you said, right? That 100% pro competition top 8 representation. That is such an accomplishment. You know, to be able to boast that you've done that is like, I mean, who else could say that? At the moment, literally no one. He's the only guy.
In all fairness, the only reason that's not the case is because SonicFox and Dragon didn't go to finality because they didn't need to, but it doesn't change the facts. You know,
Stop bringing technicalities into it. I'm trying to make it seem really impressive.
First, can we just cut? Oh, perfect time to say that we have a 2-minute break. See you guys in a few minutes. EVO 2019 is going to continue, and more of our top 8 qualifiers will be back after this.
Welcome back. We have had 2 days of intense Mortal Kombat 11 action here at EVO 2019's pro competition stop for MK11. But we have one more match to stream to decide who is the final winner's side top 8 qualifier. We have been running loser's side top 8 qualifiers off stream, and I can update that Tekken Master beat Zach Robb, and you said Hayatei beat Rewind?
According to Twitter, I don't know if the bracket's updated, but I saw Rewind himself post that he was out at 9th and couldn't clutch it versus Hayatei. So I would assume that's going to be the situation.
And on the winner's side, we know, of course, that it is SonicFox, Deoxys, Foxy Grandpa on the back of his win just now against Semij, maintaining that 100% pro competition status. Top 8 showings. I was going somewhere with that. We've said it a lot. You guys know what I mean. And I'm being like super biased. I'm really happy to see that. But we have one game left to go. And it is going to be Dragon, newly signed by Beast Coast against Tweedy. This is, Tweedy tweeted like, ooh, that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Tweedy doth tweet about the fact that he's very nervous about this match. He's like, he wants the top 8 so bad. He's really nervous about this game.
It's also the mental stress to know that this is winner's side. And if you can't quite clutch it out in winners,
the loser of this has to fight Big D for top 8.
Exactly. And that's a matchup no one wants to have to play. And Big D is here to play too. And I mean, so many of these players left already have EVO medals in the first place. So I said it before, and I'll bloody say it again. EVO 2019 is a clash of champions where you have to be the best among already existing tournament winners, EVO medal owners, top 8 places. It's ridiculous. But we're going to kick things off here as Dragon is already going to clip Tweedy and get that restand situation. A matchup Dragon's very, very comfortable in. It is said that Geras somewhat defeats Cetrion, but Dragon is so good in this matchup that if he can just play it better than the Geras player, he'll still take the win.
Now we know Tweedy's no slouch though when it comes to Geras. You know, he's ready for the Cetrion. He's had to play it many times in tournament, but again, this is still only first to 2 as well. So these matches have been absolutely just as close as it gets, but they're still only first to 2. You can only imagine the stress before. And Tweedy, that's a big decision to go for the anti-air fatal blow right there, because this is not even going to give him the life lead, but it is Geras. So if he can get one good hit after this, he might win on it. But Dragon, he does have no defensive bar for the breakaway.
That's what Tweedy's looking at. Did he commit? Oh, and he saw the flawless block where Dragon was already ready for it.
Oh
Tweedy!
My God!
6 frames on my up to. Oh my word.
What a call out. What a call out from Tweedy. Absolutely no fear on this man whatsoever.
But that's why he went for the fatal blow. He was confident he could use the resources left to make the comeback, and that's exactly what Tweedy did. He's now going to get down 1, strong-arming those plus frames into a grab, and Dragon makes the wrong read. It's forward 2 for grab. I've said it a million times. I'll never not say it when it comes to Infinite Warden. He overcommits. Speaking of which, crushing blow to punish it.
Counter hit. There we go, Tweedy. No hesitation on the breakaway. Oh, the wall got stuffed.
Oh, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about down 1 there. Good throw escape.
It's
so hard to gauge what side you're going to get thrown to when you're this part. You're not really near the corner at all.
When you're middle of the screen and Geras gets advantage no matter which one, so it is a true 50-50 mid-screen.
And now what's Tweedy going to do? Oh, goes in for the overhead, but Dragon masterfully scouting it out. If the 1-1 whiffs, you can't cancel! Snap the back! Tweedy is going to get game number 1, Mustard.
That was quite fast as well. Tweedy coming in ready for this matchup with this Geras pick. We might see 2 Geras players in winner's side top 8 if this continues. A Dragon, again, he's been in this situation so many times. And he's going to take his time. Absolutely not surprised.
Dragon is a top 3 Mortal Kombat 11 player, and results don't lie. If he doesn't get top 8 winner's side, it's going to be quite the upset. Even though Tweedy is a fantastic player.
I definitely wouldn't say it's an upset.
I think Dragon not getting top 8 winner's side is always an upset. It is just the fact that he is a top 3 player that makes me think so.
But again, I don't know if I'd say against Tweedy that it even counts, because Tweedy, we know is such a good player in his own right.
I suppose you're right in that regard, to be fair. Everyone is here in this tournament, so
no one flukes their way to 9th.
Hell no.
throw escape. Dragon straight back in it, being way more aggressive with this keep away this time. Kind of just let Tweedy kind of jump in on him a lot and get those real brutish buttons out. And now Dragon starting to keep him a little bit away, but the punish, you know what that means? He is going to spend it too. Doesn't have to sacrifice damage by any stretch. Bed of spikes, has to break away. Yeah, there it is. Does the temporal advantage just in case, and he clips him! He's not going to die from this unless he optimizes. Which he does. Is that enough? No, I don't think he's going to get something. He's going to get something. Yeah, not quite enough. Oh, the wake up! The wake up! Wake up buttons, Mustard. That was the last thing
That was a wake up buttons into Fatal Blow confirmed. That was such a not Dragon play. But that is exactly why Dragon is here at this level of competition, right? He is very methodical, he plays by the book, but every now and then it's time to throw the rules out of the window. And that is a perfect example of exactly that. Dragon saw that Tweedy wasn't point blank, knows that's the hardest, really a much harder range to go for the meaties, and absolutely just steals the round away. I mean, it was like, look at his health. He had basically no health, and he had no defensive bar. That was no last breath into a forward 2-1-2. Thank you very much. But no time to talk about that now, as we're already well into our next round. And Dragon getting consistently splashed. That sweep, use to low profile the body splash if you can. Natural barrier, just to get those plus frames, and now Dragon staggering his offense. Watch out against Geras, though. Yeah, he's not going to want to interrupt those gaps. It's a huge risk. Oh, we're punished. Dragon, he's paying attention. All right, what's he going to do? Full screen? Oh, he's going to go in. He's going to press the advantage. Messes up his instant jump back. Actually giving Tweedy some real estate, even though he didn't get his special out there. Oh, the flawless block, right as Dragon's bar wasn't coming back either. I mean, technically the natural barrier becomes at least -10, so you can get a button, but the up 2 just guarantees it, being 6 frames on startup, the fastest up 2 in the game. Now, this is all Dragon right now. This stagger from Tweedy, delays, doesn't want to commit too much. Oh, he tried. Yeah, he tried to reactionary anti-air with the fatal blow, but the instant beam was just too fast. There we go, a game apiece now. Dragon bringing it back. And that's the kind of adaptation that I love to see, is again, Dragon, I mean, he won that first round off of the wake-up buttons into fatal blow. I really can't stress enough how much of an uncommon thing that is for Dragon to do, but it was calculated. There's a counter hit. He knew Tweedy wasn't at range, and it ended up winning. You know, it was the beginning of the snowball that won the game, and that's the kind of adaptation you need, right? Even if you don't play a certain way, sometimes it's time to mix it up a little bit. Oh, active frames. That natural barrier is so active. It's a wonderful anti-air. If you catch the lingering frames, it's a full combo, as you saw there. Oh, nice anti-air. Slapped. No jumping for you, my friend. Oh, that was very close. Oh, punish? No, okay. Just a reversal. Oh, he tries to anti-air, but he's going to pay the price. No full combo, though. Doesn't matter. That's Dragon's now going to continue to press that advantage. Clipped by the forward 2-1. And now, not a full combo, but a situation thanks to the neck chop. Decent damage, too. Oh, blocking the body splash. And again, Dragon getting caught out. That delay wake up. Dragon is doing delay wake up so many times. Wow. And wow, that completely caught out. Again, there's a situation. This is shades of game number 1. This will not kill, but it is going to put Geras in a great situation. Tweedy has less work to do than it's going to be sand trap kill territory near enough. Oh, and he presses. He goes in anyway. What if we live to regret? Is he going to fish for it? Or is Dragon's got his fatal blow, dude? This is dangerous. The down one comes through. Oh, the crouch. The micro crouch was such a good play. Risky, but confident from Dragon. Dragon is on match point. He can taste the winner's top 8. He is so close now, but Tweedy, you know he doesn't want to let this go. The problem is he used his fatal blow and lost the round. That's no good, and the hit confirm. He's not going to break away. Sentry on her. Combos don't hurt massively outside of crushing blow, and Tweedy needs that defensive bar for potential wake-ups. Oh, okay. Box. Okay, crushing blow it should be. No, it's a reversal, not a counter hit. Oh yeah, it was. Good shout, good shout. I actually thought it was a counter hit originally because I thought it caught a backdash. Yeah, I'm just so used to seeing the MK Dragon on a move that got caught out. Still though, Dragon, he's not having any of it. This is that, again, like, we're so used to seeing Setron with like a purely keep away style, but this matchup, not only does it not let her do that, Dragon doesn't even want to, right? He's really confident in his rush down, his neutral. There's so much more going on than just the projectiles. But this is a last lifeline for Tweedy here in the winner's bracket. This won't be his last chance. No, Dragon! This really is his. This is the ounces of a comeback, but there's so much to do, Mustard. If only he starts his fatal blow. And the wake-up jump, Dragon, with the reads to end all reads, is going to throw himself into winner's top 8 at EVO 2019. And that means that our top 8 is pretty much decided now. Unfortunately, there are some of the losers matches that are being played off stream, and we are kind of waiting for a bracket update to see exactly